Hello, welcome to Empress Black Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the 4 students in Idaho who were tragically murdered. Today's video is going to focus on Kaylee. If you guys have not watched part 1 and part 2, please go ahead and check that out. I hope that you watch the videos in order because it will make sense as we try to figure out who the energies are that are actually showing up on the board. So I'm going to ask Kaylee to offer us some messages here. What do you want us to know, Kaylee? What do you want us to know? Please remember, guys, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is to be taken as fact. Everything said in the video is alleged. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. What messages from Kaylee? We have Healer of the Ages. The 3rd chakra. Woman holding a heart. What messages, Kaylee? Throat chakra. This also came out, I believe, in Zaina's reading. The Thinking Man. And Broken Heart. So Kaylee is saying that this happened, guys, because there was someone who wanted to heal a breakup. Healer of the Ages, and we have Broken Heart. They were in love, possibly with her, since this is her reading. I'm not going to make that final call yet. But in general, what she's telling us is that there is a masculine energy who was in love, and he made a plan. He made a plan that this was planned. This is someone who is immature, guys. This is someone who did not think this entire plan through. I do feel like Kaylee's also saying that there was something that she wanted to speak up about or that she wasn't able to speak up about. The 3rd chakra talks about your gut, guys. It's that gut feeling. It's about having a gut feeling, and I feel like Kaylee is trying to tell us that she had a gut feeling. If you remember in Zaina's reading, the High Priestess came out. I feel like it was there for Zaina, and I felt like it was also there for one of the other females, and it looks like it's Kaylee. I do feel like there were things going on that have occurred over a period of time where they felt like this particular person, whoever this male energy is, could possibly do something like this. And here we are with the 6th chakra on the bottom of the deck. This is your 3rd eye chakra. Again, they had visions or premonitions. Spirit was trying to communicate to them, but they weren't able to receive those messages. Then we have patience. Somebody lost their patience, guys. This is the Temperance card. Things got out of control, and there's some jealousy there. We have the Envy card. Envy and deceit. Let's look at some of the numbers. We have a 4. That's the Emperor. So I feel like that's someone who wanted to be a father or who wanted to get married here. We have a 6, Lover situation. Someone who has experienced a breakup. We have a 10. Moving on to the next cycle. New beginnings here. We have an 8. This is the Strength card. Again, someone who she trusted. Kaylee saying, I trusted this person. I knew this person. We had a strong relationship. We have a 12, Hangman. I feel like this is coming out because this person, either they were hanging out together, someone in their circle, or this person was even there that night and went and hid for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't leave the house all the way. And we're getting another 10, guys. It's coming up under this 10. Again, 10s talk about completions of things, new beginnings, starting over. The 10 is also the wheel of fortune, things being outside of our control. And then we have a 9. This is the Hermit. We have Hermit and Hangman energy. Hermit energy is Virgo. We have been picking up that there is an earth sign involved here. I don't know whether this killer is presenting with an earth energy because they are Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or again, if this is someone who has experienced a breakup, or if this is someone who's having some financial difficulties. It could be one of those things. It could be all of those things, guys. Someone who places a lot of emphasis on the finer things in life. They worry about how they are looked at by other people. Someone very possessive, controlling, and will have a tendency to go against their morals if, you know, if they're under the right circumstances. What other messages, Kaylee? What messages? What messages, Kaylee? Round and round. Something she's been dealing with over and over and over again. Thinker, thinking man, plan. She's telling us that this person is smart. She's telling us that this person planned this. We have community. This is someone who, there's an energy here of someone who is possibly known in that community. She's also saying that this is someone who is around. This is, you know, someone that people know. We have never-ending story, round and round. Same shit, different day. This will never end. This is like an annoyed energy. Look at this person on this card. I go through cycles with this person. What else, Kaylee? Soulmates. Oops. Somebody who thought that one of the girls in the house was their soulmate. And Yin came out in whose reading? I think it came out in Zaina's. Here's the masculine energy to that Yin. And then we have the Yang coming out in Kaylee's energy. Is she trying to direct us to one of her ex-boyfriends? I don't know, guys. How are you guys interpreting the cards? Kaylee wants to know why. Why did this happen? Why did you do this? Why? Oh, my goodness. We're getting chariot energy with this round and round card. So this person could have been driving around the house, driving around the neighborhood, the community before they were doing this, thinking about committing this murder. We have an 8. Again, somebody that they trust, someone who came in and took advantage of them when they were in a vulnerable situation. We have another 8. We have a 10 here, someone again who has faced an ending. We have the Hierophant, possibly someone who wanted to get married. And then we have the Magician, which is the killer, y'all. These two cards just fell out. We have Bride in a Cage. Is this Kaylee saying she felt trapped? Bride in a Cage. Did she feel forced to marry someone? We have Calling the Storm. I don't know all the information in the case, y'all. I've been focused on another case very heavily, but I do understand that there was something about some text messages that were sent out from Kaylee and Madison. And is Kaylee telling us that she called the storm? She called the storm. Was that a sign? Was that a sign that she was leaving behind to let us know who did this? I don't know, y'all. What messages, Kaylee? We have Masquerade. Someone who is putting up a fake, false front, masquerading to to be something that they're not. This is a 3/21 card, the Empress, which is again a wife. We have another 3, a wife. Somebody wanting to be married here, Lovers, 6. Then we have the 7 card again, Chariot, wanting to move forward together successfully. Black flower fragrance, guys. This card comes out when something stinks, number 1. This is someone else who has given up hope, and they've basically said, F the world. I never get my way. Things are always going wrong. F the world. Is this me? Is this me? And this is the 4, the Emperor. I feel like this is the killer's energy. Did I do all of this? Did I create all of this turmoil? Yes, this is you. One more, please, Kaylee. Then we have addicted, y'all. Obsessive energy, the devil. It's an 11 card. This is the Justice card. This is the Justice card, guys. This is someone who was seeking some type of justice because someone wouldn't marry them. They felt like they were stabbed in the back. This also further breaks down to the 2. We keep getting 2s in these readings. So there is another feminine energy that knows why this happened and they may be involved. Bottom of the deck, we have blinded to pain. Wow. This has come out in all 3 readings. All 3 readings. It's a 4, Emperor. Emperor energy. The initial B is on this necklace. Don't know if that may, mean something later on. But this is someone who is blinded to pain. F the world. They can't empathize with, the things that other people are going through because they are having their own issues in life. They've been hurt in life. So they find it very hard to empathize with others. I also feel like this card is presenting it's possible that they were tied up and or blindfolded as well. Okay, so let's jump into the tarot and see what other messages are here for us. I hate to sound like a broken record, guys, but I can't read, the cards any differently. That's okay. It's just confirmation that we're on the right path. That's all. All right, so I'm going to ask Kaylee to tell us about November 13th. What happened, Kaylee? Can you show us what happened on November 13th? This card just fell out. 6 of Swords. She's saying that everything was going well. We were out, we were about, just trying to enjoy ourselves. Something about driving. And that 6 also talks about walking away from someone, breaking up with someone because, the relationship just isn't working. Kaylee, tell us what happened, Kaylee, on November 13th. Clear and concise messages, please. All right, guys, again, remember this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is to be taken as fact. Everything said in this video is alleged. Kaylee, tell us about November 13th. Kaylee's telling us that she had made a decision, guys, in her relationship. And she made a decision to end it. She was supposed to marry someone here. They had conversations about having kids and about marriage, but there's a breakup here. There is the breakup. She broke up with this King of Swords in reverse. This is someone who may be manipulative, who may be cold. emotionless. Again, that whole F the world idea, not being able to, you know, empathize with other people, being blinded to pain. Tell us what happened, Kaylee. November 13th. Six of Swords came right back out. Was this person, again, driving around their house? But this is someone that she's left. Someone that she's decided that she was going to leave. I keep getting it. The Hermit, the Hermit, the Hermit, the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we're getting Eight of Pentacles, possibly a student. But this is about planning, guys. Planning, planning, planning. This could be someone that she's worked with in the past or someone that she's gone to school with this being the Eight of Pentacles. But let's see what we have here. So whoever this King of Swords is, right? There's a breakup here, but he doesn't want to accept the breakup with this Ten of Swords being in the reverse, right? He's unable to move on, but Kaylee's saying she's moved on, but he's stuck. And because of that, because we have to ask ourselves, what comes before the Tower? Well, she's already told us we were supposed to get married and we broke up. Before I get to the Tower, I just want to get a little bit more information about this Judgment card in the reverse, please. I made the decision and then there was a fight. And then a murder. Possibly two people working together, not necessarily, guys. This could just indicate a disagreement between two people or someone walking away from somebody, someone choosing someone else over someone else. And abandoning the relationship, walking away. Okay. We all know what the Tower is. This came in unexpectedly. I do feel like there were conversations that went on between Kaylee and this killer. There was some time that had passed. Even though this is shocking and this did come as a surprise, this person was in the house for a little bit with this Hermit, okay? I feel like they were trying to talk this person down, but this person would not let it go. They wouldn't let it go. It's possible that they were still drinking and hanging out at the house. I have been picking up on that vibe. Again, I'm getting murder for hire energy, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. But that's also, again, no commitment. I'm breaking up. So whoever this magician is, they were watching Kaylee. They didn't like who she was hanging out with this Three of Cups. They didn't like the fact that she was enjoying herself and partying with these individuals and not giving him any attention or commitment. He couldn't let it go. In this Tower, he did what? He killed 4 people. If I'm not mistaken, there were 2 other people in the house. We do have the Six of Pentacles, but he didn't get those 2, but he got 4. Again, he did not leave the home immediately after he murdered them. He was offered something. Something that was going to make him happy here. He also wanted to offer his 10th cup. The 10th cup to whoever this woman is on this card. Okay, so tell me about this Hermit. Yeah, he stuck around before he left y'all for a while. After the death. Here's this King of Pentacles. This is my killer. This is my killer. And he was in love, but the person that he was in love with didn't love him. Nine of Swords in reverse. And then a Ten of Wands. And this burdened this person. They didn't want to continue with their life. I kind of feel like this was intended to be like a murder-suicide. Possibly. But it's just that there was probably never that opportunity. Like maybe this person planned to do a murder-suicide before, but the opportunity just presented itself on this particular night. They lost patience. That keeps coming out. We just stepping through it, guys. We just muddling through it, trying to figure it out. Again, I'm showing that Kaylee was home and she was home with her friends, but something went down. I kind of am getting two pulls, y'all. I don't know if this person was in the house hiding. I don't get that energy. I kind of feel like this person was in the house, like they were let into the house. They were let into the house. They were all hanging out. They were drinking. And whoever this killer is, he made a pass at someone, or he made a suggestion that they all sleep together in some way. That has been coming out. That came out in Ethan's reading. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Hangman, y'all. The Devil, or somebody who is obsessed. Very guarded. This is someone who doesn't have a lot of friends, y'all. This is someone who kind of keeps off to themselves. Again, possibly someone that is associated with the school in some way, or associated with someone who works at the school. This person was spying. We are doing Kaylee's reading, so it's possible this person was stalking Kaylee. There's a lot of anger in his heart in regards to this breakup. What else? He felt like he was working too hard and he wasn't getting the results that he wanted. Anything else? The moon. Things hidden, y'all. What's hidden is, again, this person was possibly supposed to receive some type of money from all of this. Emperor, Ace of Wands, Temperance, lost his patience. Completely torn up, y'all. Whoever this person is. I don't ever want to be in love with someone this deeply, where I feel like I can't accept the fact that it's, you know, they need to move on with their life, that they're not for me. All right, so we've been ending the readings by asking, is Kaylee, or was Kaylee the intended target here? Was Kaylee the intended target? Can you show me that energy? Was Kaylee the intended target? Was Kaylee the intended target? We're getting the Page of Swords in the upright. I'm showing yes, because she rejected somebody, y'all. And somebody was experiencing some deep depression in regards to that. Lovers in reverse. Here's the Lovers. Past lover. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Again, possibly somebody who was enrolled at the school, but is not at the time, wasn't enrolled at the time that all of this occurred. She's also telling us that this person is connected to her family, possibly. And again, this is someone that she was supposed to marry. But she tried to let, you know, she tried to block this person. She gave up on this relationship. We have an extra card, Two of Swords. Indecision. And then we have more marriage energy on the bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Family and kids. Wow. She's saying this person sacrificed me. This is my card of sacrifice. It's also my card of planning, and I keep getting 2s in their readings. I don't want to keep wondering about this, so I'm just going to outright ask, is there someone else involved here, Spirit, other than the killer that we need to be focusing on here? Is there someone else involved? Uh-oh. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands. We have Temperance in reverse. Oops. We have a Queen of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Moon in reverse. There's 2 women here. There's 2 women here. Y'all, there's something hidden. And there's something about a feminine energy. And then there's still this element here of somebody just losing their patience in regards to something. They felt like they were getting breadcrumbed with this 5 of Pentacles. They were waiting for an opportunity here, but they were cut off and rejected. And I have another Queen coming out. We now have an Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant. Shit. Y'all. We have all 4 Queens and the Empress here. First of all, the Empress is made up of all 4 Queens. This is someone who is smart, usually logical, very well spoken. We have someone who's financially stable. They've been in the game a minute. This could be an older female, well established, possibly married. This is someone who is not hard on the eyes. This would be a beautiful woman. Respected, is some type of leader, powerful, very motivated, always gets her way. A lot of people are attracted to this person. This is someone who's very social, they're the life of the party, yet very nurturing, very caring. This person may even have children. Wow, I've never had this happen, y'all. I have the 4 Queens and the Empress come out. Never have I ever had that happen. And it gave us another 2. We have progression here. Somebody made a plan and they moved forward with those plans. Wow. I haven't done this in any of the other videos, but this hasn't come out in any of the other videos. So I'm led to believe that this particular woman is somehow connected to Kaylee. What in the hell? Hierophant, someone that they used to seek advice from. Again, maybe someone from school. Someone who was ignored. Let's go in and ask about this energy. Can you tell us about this feminine energy? What do you want us to know about this feminine energy? How is this person involved? How is this feminine energy involved? What I need to know about this feminine person, this Empress. Planned it. Involved in the planning. We have 4 swords here, guys. This person has the responsibility of these murders on their minds. This person is laying in bed. This person is stressing out. We have 6 swords now. High Priestess. Uh-oh, shit. Is this the High Priestess? I thought the High Priestess was Kaylee or Zaina. If you go back and watch videos 1 and 2. So this person is aware of what happened to these 4 individuals. But they have an additional 2 swords here. Those 2 swords is because they are involved in the planning. They had a conversation possibly with the killer. This person may be thinking about traveling or getting away for a little while here. We have the 8 of Cups. The 6 of Cups, somebody familiar to all of them. All of the people who were killed knew this person. Empress, shit. The Magician in reverse. Wow. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get one more for this Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, betrayed. Then we have the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this person is somehow has hung out with the group or has hung out with this killer before. This person may have had a romantic relationship with someone in the house or with the killer. We're still getting this Hierophant reverse. This is a leader, but it's not a good leader, okay? This is someone you really shouldn't be listening to. This is someone who has gone against their morals, against their values, against their beliefs once they were involved in this killing. And I do feel like they sent this person in, this younger energy. It's a male, younger male. Whoever she is, she has imprisonment in her cards, guys. So hopefully the truth of this will come out. But whoever this is, they are in a lot of mental turmoil. And was this person rejected as well? This just got really, really, really freaking weird. So with this Magician energy is saying that she's trying to make something disappear. Or she doesn't want something to come out with this Chariot. She wants something to stop. Why is this Magician here? Temperance, 5 of Swords. Grown impatient. I'm going to get my way here. Egos are at play. Again, has been cut off possibly. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 2 of Wands. Took situation and matters into her own hands. Came up with a plan that she now regrets. What else? A few more cards. Confusion, 7 of Cups. Smoke and mirrors. What you see, guys, it's not what's really going on. Be sure that you're paying attention to everything when the 7 of Cups come out. Is the information that you are being presented really the truth? Deception. We have another 7. Someone else had motive to kill here. It wasn't just the killer. There's somebody else, and we are in this feminine person's energy that had motive. And this person is hoping that they will go undetected here, but this person is stressing out because they know that they need to confess to these murders. They need to confess and tell what they know with this Page of Swords. And again, Page of Swords is coming up with an idea. If this person is arrested, they're going to say, I didn't do it. You can't prove that I did it. Have the Emperor, but at the end of the day, the police will find out that this person, it was this person's idea. Wow, I did not expect that, y'all. I didn't expect that at all. So now I have to ask, did Kaylee know this Empress? This is going a little longer than I wanted it to. But I feel like I have to ask if it's going to all make sense. Did Kaylee know the Empress? Did Kaylee know the Empress? They hung out together. Did Kaylee know the Empress? Uh-oh. Somebody loved somebody, but somebody got cut off, which could be the killer. That could be here. Oh, damn, y'all. We have the Empress coming out. The Eight of Cups. Did Kaylee walk away from both of these people? The hell is going on? Justice in the reverse. They both were seeking justice. Page of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Money was exchanged in order to do this. The Star. And the Lovers. And oh my goodness. So was Kaylee, both of these individuals, like wish fulfillment? She had a choice between lovers, but didn't want either one of them. Oh my goodness. Oh. So let me ask this. I feel like it. Let's see. What is going on? What is going on? All right, Spirit, tell me, how did Kaylee know the killer? How did she know the killer? Like, how was she involved with the killer? How did she know the actual physical killer? Was it a boyfriend? Somebody that she worked with? Possible boyfriend, possibly someone that she worked with, someone that she walked away from. It's giving us consistent messages. I just want to make sure that I've read the cards right. How does Kaylee know the actual physical killer? I broke up with him. I've moved on. I've been trying to be mean to him to let him know that it is over. I'm not coming back. But he won't accept the fact. He just can't move on from that fact. Whoa. These cards are pretty damn clear. Someone from my past. Kaylee is not playing with y'all. She telling it all. Somebody I was in a relationship with. Someone that I cut off. Someone that I trusted. 3 more cards. 9 of Wands, he hurt me. 4 of Wands, in the house and killed me. Wow. And it was planned. I want to ask the same question. How did Kaylee know the Empress? All right, how did Kaylee know this feminine energy that's coming out? How did Kaylee know this second individual? How was she involved with this person? How did she know this person? Look at that, y'all. The Empress again. But whoever she wasn't happy. She was insecure about something. King of Swords. How did Kaylee know this feminine energy? How did Kaylee know this feminine energy? How did Kaylee know? Ooh, getting the Lover's card, y'all, and there's my killer. Wow. Y'all see this offer between this Empress and the killer? And this has to be money because it's a pentacle. It's showing us that this Empress is the spearhead to the plot. I can't even pick it up. I don't even want to pick it up. You stay right there. Wow. This is also an ending card. Planned it. Tell us about this King of Swords. I also have this Knight of Cups. So was this particular feminine energy dating Kaylee in some way? Tell me about the King of Swords. Did she break it off with that person? Tell me about the King of Swords. Left out in the cold. I feel breadcrumbed. I'm not happy. I'm not getting enough attention. I'm stressing out. I have low self-confidence. Some she holding on to. Some kind of knowledge that she doesn't want to come out. She's trying to keep it and hold it up and keep it from coming out. King of Wands. Hangman. She is presenting as the Empress, so it's possible that she's married and she doesn't want this relationship to get back to her husband. Tell me about this King of Wands. The Fool in reverse. Tell me about the King of Wands. Inconsistent work. Five of Swords, the World in reverse, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse. Again, there's somebody here wanting a new beginning, like something's been held up in their life, okay? And whoever this masculine energy is, he's determined to get his way. Evidently, they're both looking at Kaylee as the star. They're attracted to her. I have a couple here. I feel like this is Kaylee and the guy who's killed here. Again, with this feminine energy holding this pentacle, did she offer him money because he was having some issues with his finances? But basically what it's just showing is that whoever they are, they've basically self-sabotaged here, y'all. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. Well, that's part 3. That is Kaylee. I am going to head on over and do the reading for Madison. We'll see what messages come out there. If you're still here and have not done so, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. All right, guys. I'll catch you over on video 4.